Okay, here we are, November 21st, 2020. Update on the garden. Haven't done anything for a few months. It's been way too hot. October wasn't too bad, but September and August, quite a few heat waves. Started some seeds, I want to say late September. Anyway, some of them didn't make the early heat wave. Others did. It wasn't too bad. It was mainly lettuce that I lost, but as you can see, doing pretty good on the lettuce. In fact, we're going to have a salad tonight. I have some more in the raised beds I'll show you in a minute. But anyway, this time of year, fall and the winter, is brassica time, which is the broccolis, cauliflower, and cabbages. So that's what I started. A lot of them from seeds. The issue I had, I do well with broccoli and cauliflower. Usually put them in the ground. Also in the pots. A lot of pots this year. But early on, we got hit with a lot of caterpillars. Them white moths that fly around, they lay these larvae, little tiny green caterpillars. Decimated a lot of my early seedlings. So I have a mix of seedlings that I did, as well as a bunch of starters that I bought from a local store. I believe these were some of the starter plants. You see they're much bigger. Doing pretty good though. I really didn't mark these. I will find out what they are when they get there. Also, let's see, about a week or two ago, I put some garlic planted, finally. So these two pots around, these either broccoli or cabbages. This one I believe is a broccoli. This one I believe is a cabbage. So anyway, I got some garlic in there. Got some herbs over here. I believe that's the parsley. My oregano's finally coming up. And over there, some chives. And I still have these green onions that are doing great. I planted these about 2 years ago. And I just pick the greens. I don't pull them out of the ground, and they keep growing back. It's doing excellent. New this year, I decided to give some celery a try. So I got, let's see, 6 plants of celery. In fact, all the starters were in 6 packs. I thought I had 2 packs of cabbage, but they ended up to be 2 packs of broccoli and then 1 pack of the celery. So this will be interesting. We'll see how they go. So far, so good. Just some little pots, but from what I understand, they don't need a whole lot. Carrots are doing excellent. I've got 3 containers right here, pack full. Now, I know some people say thin them out, and I will, but I will thin them out when they're little. That way I can eat them. It's been working for me a few years, so why change anything? But they are doing nice. Those I plant from seed, and they do really well. So I don't remember if I showed in the last video or not, but anyway, this one bed was cleared out. I have these old tomato cages laying sideways. We have a neighbor cat that just loves to get in here, so this is my little deterrent. More garlic planted in here. Here's some red cabbage. That is from seed. I think all these in here are from seed. Again, I should have marked some of them, but we got cabbages and broccolis. And we have a volunteer tomato plant just popped up. So we'll see if this produces. Some more garlic on the sides. Some more over there. And some more over here. So this bed is doing very well. This bed, I still have some peppers are kind of hanging in there. Not much longer. I'll probably end up pulling some of these. They don't like the cold, so I don't think we have much left. Although I got a little purple bell in there somewhere. And this plant over here is still getting some peppers. In fact, let's go around over here. I see a big one. Quite a few. This one's doing pretty good. I believe this is called Glow. So they're green now. There's a huge one right in there. I don't know if you can see. Anyway, they'll get nice and orange. And I have another, this is a starter plant. I had some room, so I threw a broccoli. Actually, that might be it. I think that's a cabbage. And we got quite a bit of lettuce popping in here. These were from the seeds that I actually started in little pots. And a lot of this in here, the lettuce at least, is coming up from previously from the spring. They had seeded the ground and they come up again. But I planted a lot, and as you can see right in here, there's a bunch of dill in here. It's doing pretty good, I like that. But all this big stuff, this is lettuce that I didn't plant. Now, there should be, yeah, there's some cilantro down there, but you know, all this other stuff is just covering it up. But we're gonna pick a lot of this tonight for a salad. And also new this year, look at this. Look at this, isn't this pretty? There's my pea plant. Now the other day I caught one of these little green caterpillars that I was talking about was actually on this plant. I luckily caught it before it did much damage. But this plant, if we can back up a little bit, is doing nice. I just have a big tomato cage in it for now. But I got these are actually stems from my sunflower that were growing. You can see them in the previous videos. Anyway, I'll move these around and we'll let the peas, as you can see, it's kind of grabbing on here, so they'll go all over the place. But no peas yet, but we got lots of these flowers, which is cool. So I can't wait. All these they just go out and grab stuff. It's really, really cool. Over here, I got my dragon tongue. Look at these. Okay, we're in the shade a little bit, but these have a really cool color to them. Look at these beans. These are awesome. Huge too. Look at that. Green, and they have these purple color on them. So I have some beans from over the summer that I picked that I've had in the freezer. And I got a bunch of beans I'm gonna pick today, specifically these, and then some more in the back. We're gonna have a green bean casserole with homegrown green beans. That's for Thanksgiving. And I got some little ones. So this is really cool. And they have purple flowers on this one, but these beans are awesome. I got a whole bunch of pots in the garden. Zucchini's hanging in there. A whole bunch of in-ground. I just did rows. 3 rows in here. Variety. Here's some Napa cabbage. It's a little different. It's doing well. Some more red cabbage. So the Napas and the reds, a bunch of these were my seeds. A few of them, like this one, will be a starter plant. So not too bad. This will get a little bit more sun later in the day. And back here, these are surprisingly doing well. Whole bunch of beans. It's just regular pole beans. I forget what they are. But there are some in here. I will be picking them today. Oh, if I can find them. Anyway, this one's a little hard. They were growing up the corn that I had, but obviously corn is fell. So nothing really holding them up anymore. Look at this. This is that tomato plant, which was a volunteer. Look at that. You can see some red tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes, but they will go on our salad tonight. But we have tomatoes everywhere, the same. The green ones all over in the back. Just doing really good for something that I didn't even plant. This thing is huge. But anyway, that is the garden so far. There's a shot of my in-ground. Zucchinis are hanging in there. We do get a lot of flowering. A little bit. You can see down in there. There's zucchini. Right. If I can keep getting in the sun. Right there. See that sucker? So, we'll see what I can get. Oh, and also over here, decided to put some broccoli into the ground. Just along this little border where my wildflowers were. Cleared it out. Another place the cat loves to get in, but anyway, so far so good. These were all starter plants. So, good mix of starters, whole bunch of seeds. In fact, here's my little, still got some little seeds that are popping up. And this one's about ready to transplant. I also planted a lot of them really early. Like I said, they were susceptible to these little caterpillars that just decimated things. But anyway, I'll find some homes for these. And we got a ton of veggies this year. So cabbage is new this year. I'm real excited to get some. Little pepper plants are hanging in there. This is a Bulgarian carrot. It'll be nice orange. It's actually a pepper, but they call it carrot. This plant is still doing well. This is my flaming jade, I believe, serrano. A couple red ones I gotta get. And that's about it. We will see you next time.